advantage matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers playing here in Quicken Loans Arena. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg. And Greg Anthony. Now Golden State's starting five. He has the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the center. Pass to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
Here's Irving. Following the basket by Draymond Green.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Curry kicks to Bogut. And the rejection by Love. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Smith with it. Now Green defending. Here's Thompson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Now here's Love. After the miss from Stephen Curry. LeBron dishes to Smith. Love at the elbow. Out to Smith. It's deflected. And stolen by Barnes. Thompson passes to Curry. The feed to Barnes. Stolen by Thompson. Smith kicks to LeBron. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Barnes. Whoa! Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times. So no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Curry wide open from outside off the mark.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
The drive by Love. Got that one up quick. Thompson's got 6.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Curry against Irving. Curry, good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Kyrie Irving. Spates checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one. I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Curry outside. Another miss by Curry. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Dellavedova dishes to Fry. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Curry passes to Iguodala. He kicks it to Green. Outside Curry. 4 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And Green with the basket on the assist by Curry. That's now 8 points for Draymond Green. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Thompson. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
6 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got his first 2 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. The Warriors on top, leading by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Barbosa. Rush out there with Iguodala. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Livingston in at the 1 spot.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Ian Clark's checked in for Leandro Barbosa.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Pass to Clark. Feeds to Livingston. 3-pointer. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
For the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And then for Golden State, Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. And it's Green in for Andre Iguodala.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Livingston kicks to Green. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
And the Warriors with some changes. Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And it's Dellavedova missing.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Here's Fry, following the basket by Draymond Green. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith has checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Well, talking about Channing Frye last year, the three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, standing in back of Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
Here's Curry after the basket by Timothy Mozgov. Mozgov with the steal. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. It's rebounded by Golden State. 1:31 left in the second quarter. Curry outside. No good for the fifth time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And pushing it.
Wow! Oh, that is just unreal.
When you get up that high, you need clearance from the control tower.
Guys, that's one that'll get replayed a few times, I'm sure.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. LeBron, he's checked in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Then for the Warriors, Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Green.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the Warriors miss again. Paid off by LeBron.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Thompson dishes to Spates. Back to Thompson. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Irving drives in. Kicks it out to Love. And it goes at the buzzer.
Digging.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
And what a tremendous game for Green. 12 points. And he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. 5 to shoot. Curry passes to Barnes. And he's way off from outside.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Thompson with the bucket.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Smith outside. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Green. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Marked improvement in their shooting from what we saw to start the game.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. Different look here for the Warriors. Razili's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Ian Clark's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
You know, they don't want to let them hang around too long here. I agree with you. I mean, it's best to go ahead and build that lead here in the third.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Now, one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. James checked in for Shumpert. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Now here's Green. No good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Love with the bucket.
Always a threat, guys. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded in the gym range.
Way beyond the line there. That's just a sweet stroke.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success. You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Yeah, and any team will take that excellent in terms of their efficiency.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
And Thompson kicks to Smith. And another three for Cleveland. And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Festus Ezeli. And it's Barbosa in for Ian Clark. Irving attacking. The teardrop falls in. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead. Smith against Barbosa. Pass to Spates. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Spates has got his first basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him. Spates with the block. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Iguodala outside. Barbosa for 3. The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead 5-4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. They'll get out there at Maurice Spates. And it's Barnes in the 3 spot.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Now here's Curry. To the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Inside runner. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Dellavedova kicks to Smith. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Smith's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And that one's good, Shumpert. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He actually lit into them pretty heavily, saying We're being way too soft on the inside. I'd better start to see some toughness and more shots being challenged. No more easy baskets. Pretty strong words, guys.
All right, Doris. Curry. And just miss after miss right now.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Barnes dishes to Curry. From the stripe. And the shot falls short this time. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Irving drives in. LeBron James on the wing. The rebound by Ezeli.
And that one bounced their way. But, guys, the rebounding disparity has been stark. They are minus 10 in that category.
Well, if you ask me, Greg, it's really been the story of the game. I mean, the coaching staff cannot be pleased with the effort on the glass.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And so Ezeli nails both of them. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Offensive rebound. Irving drives in. And it's sent back by Bogut. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
That's good from Irving.
Kevin, you look at their free throw percentage. They've been very efficient from the line today. That's a big factor.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
Here's Curry. He hits it from 9.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Cavaliers leading. Irving drives in. That is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top. And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
And nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
.130 left in the game. And it's blocked by Curry. Thompson with it. Now Smith defending. Smith again. It's Thompson. To take the lead. And he sinks the layup. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Take a look at what Curry's done. He has 9 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
What a bucket and one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch!
And stolen by Irving.
And it's still within reach.
but they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately. No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And Love throws it down.
Man, it's really tough to stop Love right now.
Outside Curry. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. So we'll see Steph Curry go to the line right here. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're down by 3. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
They need a 3 here, so they need to make sure they sub in all of their best shooters, because with under 2 seconds remaining, you have to catch and shoot it quickly.
Irving for 3. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up.